Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy. And I help the helpers, the healers, and the light bringers of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on this channel. Thank you guys so much for your patience with, I haven't been getting these monthlies out every month. I apologize. I'm really trying to get them out as often as possible, but it's just been my schedule has been really busy with individual one-on-one sessions and with my membership site. Make sure you check that out, by the way, at claritybychristy.com. See if that aligns for you. We cover all kinds of spiritual, metaphysical, personal development kind of things on there, and it's this ever-growing resource of all kinds of great information for you. But thank you anyway for your patience. And so today we're going to dive into your month of December 2021. What do you need to know? What messages the angels have for you? And how can you best navigate this month? And I am going to try to get the 2022 full year readings up for all the signs in the near future here as well. So thank you guys for your patience. Let's dive in. Let's take a look. The overall theme cards that I pulled here in this spread are the wellness card and the value your self-worth card. So the wellness card says, the recovery of health and wellness is here, and the value your self-worth card says, you are God's perfect gem. And I truly feel like I'm a Taurus sun, and I truly see this as has been my journey, has been so many of my fellow Taurians, is that what we call it? I don't know. Their journey this year has been, and I think as a collective also, this is what we've been doing. We've been focusing on healing. But I think specifically Taurus has been doing a lot of deep shadow work, a lot of work on our own, in our own energy, really getting to know ourselves, diving into this deep shadow work where we're doing a lot of healing, whether that's physical healing, whether it's psychological healing, spiritual healing, whatever that is, all of the above, this has been a journey. And I feel like this is a month where we start to see the real benefit to this, right? And maybe you've already seen that things are starting to move along, that you're starting to feel better, you're starting to feel differently, that you're starting to manifest different things, more positive things in your life. But I think this is a month where it really hits, okay? Definitely some positives. And I'm not saying, I still feel like there is work left to do. I think there still needs to be a focus on healing and well-being. I think above all else, we really need to be prioritizing ourselves and valuing ourselves enough to do this work. And we also need to be setting boundaries and making changes that really allow us to live a life where we are valuing our self-worth, okay? So I do see that there may be some challenges here in this month where we continue to work on those things, but my sense is this is where we really start to see the benefit of all of the hard work that we've been doing. So let's take a look at this bottom row. The bottom row is indicating the what we can expect overall, the themes overall for the month, just what we can expect through the month, okay? So I do see there's something here with this 2 of Earth, that's the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles showing up here in reverse as a clarifier. There's something that here in this month we will find ourselves deciding upon, like the 2 of Pentacles feels a little bit like a juggling of between 2 things, or a trying to keep up with something. Maybe we're putting our energy into 2 different things where we're recognizing that we can no longer continue to do that. We can no longer, it feels like maybe something that we're, with this 3 of Pentacles, collaborating on, working on. Maybe it's it feels like something that maybe we've said yes to, that we're regretting saying yes to, So I just see it being a situation where it's like, I don't want to continue to juggle my time. I see us really stepping into a place, especially this month, where there's this acknowledgement of, you know what, I really do value my time, and I am only willing to put my time and my energy into things that truly excite me. And I'm only interested in agreeing to give my time and energy to people, places, and things that light me up, that make me feel good, that I'm interested in doing that. And so I think in that way it's a little bit of like actually that 10 of Wands energy where we're releasing a burden, right? I think we're choosing moving forward what we're going to be putting our time and energy into. And I think in some ways, there's an energy of recognizing that maybe certain people have not valued us or have not valued our time or have taken advantage of our time and our energy. And I see us making the decision that we're no longer willing to participate in that anymore. So I think that that's going to be really, really big. Now, for some Taurians, I think that that's going to be maybe even like a decision between two people. You know, maybe there's an early phase in dating and you're trying to weigh out your options, basically, okay? Because the Two of Earth can be a weighing out of options. But it's this recognition with this Three of Pentacles showing up that you're no longer wanting to give your time and energy to more than one person. Maybe you're ready to dive in to get more serious with someone, right? After doing all of this work, you're ready to connect with somebody that is more aligned for you, whether you are connected to them right now or not. So for those of you who are single or are just dating, that may be what these cards are standing for. Now, the next set of cards, we have some kind of a victory, and this feels like career related with this Six of Fire and the King of Pentacles showing up. Okay, so some kind of money coming in, some kind of success coming in for us, some kind of Six of Wands is about a victory, right? And it might be something that we've been waiting on for a long time or we've been working hard on for a long time. And so I feel like this is definitely, those of you who are self-employed or are working on a business, definitely whatever it is that you're putting your time and your energy into, this is saying you're going to be victorious. Now, the Six of Fire is not an easy victory, though. It's something that maybe we've been working hard on for a long time, and we may even be giving up on, you know, like not holding patience for anymore. And suddenly this victory comes through. So we want to make sure that we are just following the path of those things that we're passionate about, following the path of those things that we're excited about, and that is going to lead us in the direction of victory. So if you feel like you're close, but you're getting really frustrated with the level of progress that you're making, hang in there, keep going a little bit longer, because I do see a lot of victory here with this and a lot of benefit, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, whether that's money, whether that's freedom, time, whatever you're looking for as a result of the things that you're putting your time and your energy into, this is saying that that is achievable. So hang in there and keep going. And I think you're going to see some victories, whether they're small victories or large victories here in this month. Okay. The next card that we have here is the Queen of Air and the Knight of Wands. I do see this Knight of Wands is showing up twice here in this reading. So to me, this is representing a person, okay? And it might not be a person, it may just be an energy, right? So the Knight of Wands in its shadow aspect can show up as somebody who is very excited and wanting to connect with us. But then they pull their energy back. So it can be a very in and out energy. It can be, like somebody who is showing up and love bombing in relationships, or somebody who's like, hey, let's get together. Let's do this thing together. Let's work on this thing together. And they seem genuinely really excited about it, and they are. And then all of a sudden they pull their energy back, right? So this Queen of Air, Queen of Swords is very much about this unwillingness to participate in this particular type of energy moving forward. You know, it's really saying, I'm looking for stability in my life. I'm looking for consistency in my life. I am looking for an offer that is going to be on the table consistently, So in regard to work or career, it might be, like they might be kind of dangling a carrot in front of you in some way, shape, or form, but you're not receiving that reward. Or in a relationship even that you're in, maybe somebody is making a lot of promises and not delivering on those promises. So we may see a disconnection or a setting of a very clear boundary. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Air, is very good at setting boundaries, and she will cut you out of her life if you're not willing to deliver on what it is that she's looking for. And she's very clear on what it is that she's looking for. So in whatever type of situation this is, I see this coming in, and I see a boundary being set. Okay, and there is a reward that comes in later, because it's like the boundary is set, and then later on here in the spread, and we'll talk about this later, but the Knight of Air comes back in, and he comes back in right. And this doesn't have to be male energy. This can be male, female, whatever. This is just the energy of the cards. But this Knight of Wands comes back in right, and comes back in with a solid offer. But we'll see that when we get a little bit further out in this spread. So let's focus on the challenges and the barriers that we have showing up here in this month. Okay, so we have the 10 of Earth clarified by the 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is really a clear message in saying, don't be so focused on this healing process, on focusing on your self-worth, that you are missing out on an opportunity, right? I think that there's a little bit of an energy of focusing on ourselves, focusing on going within. And so you may be feeling a little self-protective, or just really focused on your work or the things that you're doing, the things that you're putting your time and your energy into. And this is really saying, that's great. You're focusing on building this 10 of Earth energy, this really solid future for yourself, this happy future, this abundant future, this family-oriented, home-oriented future for yourself, okay? You may be working very hard right now, but make sure that you are also open with this 4 of Cups to the possibilities, okay? We might find that we're missing out on an opportunity. You can see her in this image, like there's the 3 cups here that she's so focused on, right? And then we have this other cup that is significantly better being offered to her, but she's not seeing it because she's so focused on these other cups, okay? I do feel like in this case it is more of like a hard working energy, or I'm so focused on working on myself that I'm not seeing this. But it also can be I'm so hurt from past experiences, or people have disappointed me so much that I'm missing out on an opportunity. And this definitely could be an opportunity in love. There's a lot of cups here in this spread, okay? So this can be an opportunity in love, but it doesn't have to be. It can be in anything. But this is just saying be open, okay? We have the 6 of Earth clarified by the 4 of Swords. This is really saying we still have some healing to do. Okay, so there's definitely still some healing to do. You have done a lot of healing. You have done a lot of work on yourself, okay? But this 4 of Swords, this rest, this relaxation, this healing energy, it's not quite over with just yet. I think we're going to start to see the benefits of the work that we've done, but it's not quite over just yet, okay? And I think kind of that leftover is this 6 of Pentacles energy, where we are having an expectation of reciprocity, right? What I am putting my time and my energy into, I am expecting that back. So if that's in a relationship, you are expecting equal give and take. If that's in a job, you are expecting to be fairly compensated, okay? So I think that this is that last piece of that healing, and I see us really setting boundaries around that this month, okay? I think that's going to be a challenge this month. I think it's going to be uncomfortable this month, because we're calling people to the carpet with this Queen of Air card. We're saying, listen, I'm not willing to do that. Like, if you're going to just come in and out, if you're going to not value me, if you are not going to compensate me fairly, or see what I am putting into this and reciprocate that's not going to work for me. And that might be uncomfortable, but I also see that being really powerful, a really powerful shift and release. The last card that we have here is this Knight of Water or Knight of Cups, clarified by the World card, okay? So there is, with the World card, the end of a cycle, the end of a phase in our lives. And so this is showing up in the challenges or barriers. So it may be a difficult change, or, you know, there's still a little bit of an energy of hanging on to the past or feeling a little bit stuck in the past. And this is saying, allow yourself to flow with the changes that are coming in. Allow yourself to allow God, the universe, whatever you want to call that, to guide this process for us. So if you can go with the flow, if you can allow it, if you can pay attention, right, with this Four of Cups, this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful offer is coming in. So this might be an offer for love with this Knight of Water. A lot of times I connect it with that, although not everybody here is looking for love, right? This might be somebody you're in a relationship with, wanting to take that relationship to the next level. This might be a reconnection where somebody shows up. Again, there's this energy of show up right or don't show up at all here, okay? And this is somebody showing up right. This is somebody showing up and showing up with an open heart. Now, the Knight of Water maybe still has to learn how to manage their emotions a little bit, you know, so it might be a little bit very emotional, or you know, it might look a little bit all over the place, but we see this developing into the King of Water a little bit later on in the spread. So I'm not concerned about this, but this is a very romantic energy. It can be a very emotional energy, but overall I feel like it's really beautiful, and it's right on the other side of this World card, right? And this World card is a shift, is the end of a cycle that it is happening for us whether we choose it or not. You know, it's major arcana, and the major arcanas are happening for us, and they're happening, I feel like I need to say that, happening for us, not to us. So we want to just allow ourselves to go with the flow. Now, stepping into the future, what does the energy look like? So really interesting, I pulled the King and Queen of Cups. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for love, such a beautiful energy here in this month. These are divine counterparts. These are this Knight of Water showing up with an offer, and then showing up with, you know, a maturity and a willingness to be in and to develop a really powerful, positive relationship with you. This is a very open-hearted energy. This is a very loving energy. And it starts with a pretty powerful level of clarity and powerful communication, okay? So if there is somebody that maybe you have not been in communication with, you may find that there is a reconnection, a communication about that. Or this can be somebody showing up and just saying, hey, you know, I see you as my person. I want to connect with you, okay? If this isn't related to love or a relationship, this may be related to, you know, that perfect business partner showing up. This may be, you know, a beautiful friendship that is developing, but definitely that's coming on the other side of somebody getting very, very clear about what they want, and being willing to lay it all out there. The next cards that we have are the Knight of Fire. Here's that Knight of Wands again, clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This to me is that Knight of Wands coming back in. Again, this is somebody who is showing up right this time. This is somebody who is showing up with some kind of a real offer here. You know, they have some clarity here with this Page of Swords, and they have some level of an offer here. Now, this might be a small offer to start. These are both pages, but I feel like somebody's coming in. So if this was like a business opportunity, or, you know, like somebody coming in wanting to team up with you on something, or I don't know, this can be any kind of an offer that's coming in. It can be a love offer, right? But we also have this King of Cups over here. So you know, for some of you, it may be two people showing up as well, and you're having to kind of choose with that Two of Pentacles that we talked about earlier, okay? But this is definitely somebody who is showing up right and showing up with a smaller offer. It might not be as open as that King of Cups energy, but definitely somebody coming in with a solid offer. And the last cards that we have here, again, we have the King of Cups, okay? Clarified by the Justice card and the Death card. So definitely here with this person, again, male, female with the King of Cups. It doesn't have to be gender specific, but somebody coming in with a solid offer of love. Somebody who has done work on themselves, somebody who has who knows themselves well, who is able to manage their emotions, somebody coming in who is trustworthy, respected, that kind of an energy, right? And I don't know, maybe this King of Cups in some way has not shown up properly in the past. That seems like definitely a theme here because we have the Justice card showing up, okay? So this is somebody who is recognizing that, you know, maybe they didn't handle something right. So this can be in friendship, this can be in any situation in your life, right? But somebody's saying, I didn't handle that properly. I didn't handle that fairly. Or, you know, for some of you, this can be connected with court where justice is being served. But in some way, shape, or form, justice is being served here, okay? But here's the key, is this Death card. Again, we have the message of letting go. Again, we have the message of releasing our idea of the way that things need to be, or trying to control a situation, or trying to stay stuck in the past. This is about allowing ourselves to just be carried by the current, to go with the flow, and to see where it takes us. If we can allow that, I think that it is taking Taurus into such a beautiful place, so many beautiful opportunities that are starting to come in. I think that January is going to be really powerful, but this is like those seeds that have been planted that are starting to sprout. Definitely some beautiful opportunities for love or for connection with someone that is, you know, really beautiful, or a deepening of a connection. I think that some really amazing things are happening here for Taurus this month. Okay, guys, those are your messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys like this video, I always appreciate the like down below. I always love to hear from you in comments below. If you want to learn more about me, about my membership, about my services, both of those links are below at claritybychristy.com or discoveryouраwakening.com. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.